Mechanical Engineering. Today we are going to discuss the topic comparison of reciprocating compressors with the rotary compressors. So here, before going to the compression, we will discuss what is single stage reciprocating compressors and what is rotary compressors. So based on the motion, we call this as reciprocating compressors. So here the setup is then a cylinder, a piston where the reciprocating motion takes place. Whereas in case of rotary compressors, it is a rotary motion. So this is the main difference between the reciprocating compressor and the rotary compressors. If we see these reciprocating compressors, what is the components available is here there is a suction valve and there is a discharge valve and there is a head where the valves are being arranged. And here there is a piston and then this piston is connected with the connecting rod and with the crankshaft. So now what happens is the power for this crankshaft is given with the help of a motor where the input is the electrical energy. Through the belt drives it is converted into mechanical energy. So when the piston moves downwards, air is taken inside and when it is compressed, it requires to an pressure where the level and then the air comes outside with the required pressure. So suction, compression and then delivery. The three stages takes place. So this is simultaneously taking place in the reciprocating compressors. Now coming to the rotary compressors. So we can see when this comparing these photos, we can see that. So in case of rotary compressors, there is no suction valve or discharge valve here. Instead of valves, here there is ports. You can have a suction port and then you have a discharge ports or valves. So here what happens is this compression is made by a rotary motion. So see here in a rotary compressor what happens? See here, this is the intake. So when the piston is moving here, the inlet suction port is open. So when the suction port is open, this is the area where it is the free area. This white color area is the area where the air is coming inside. Okay. So during the compression what happens, as this is rotating, what happens is that the suction port and the discharge port is closed. So when this is compressed, so the air is getting compressed. So and then what happens is this discharge port is open. So when the discharge port is open, what happens? The air is going outside. So here in the intake and discharge, if you take here, so what is the difference between reciprocating and what is the need for going for rotary compressors? So in a reciprocating compressors, the discharge is not constant. So whereas in the rotary compressors, the discharge is called as the positive displacement compressors. So the rotary compressors are called as positively displacement compressors. Why it is called as positively displaced compressor? So in the rotary compressors, the air supply is continuously given in the help of rotary compressors. And what are the factors which are compared with the reciprocating and the rotary compressors? The first thing is the pressure. So here the pressure is high, whereas the flow rate is less. The amount of air delivered is in the reciprocating compressors less. Whereas in the rotary compressors, the flow rate, air flow rate is very high when compared with the reciprocating compressors. And in case of this work done and in the rotary compressors, there are many number of compressors. So all the compressors are used in different applications. So if you take these screw compressors, so in aircraft we are using screw compressors. Same way in industrial purpose we are using centrifugal rotary compressors and then whale type compressors. So in rotary compressors there are different types of compressors available. So these compressors are used based on these things. So here there are less parts, so the maintenance is less with the help of these reciprocating compressors. Here whereas the lubrication, the air which is given in the case of reciprocating compressors when compared to the rotary compressors, in the rotary compressors the air is pure. So because the lubrication oil doesn't have a chance of mixing with the oil. So this is the basic comparison between the reciprocating and the rotary compressors. Thank you.